Welcome to Thoughts Roundup. I want to talk today about giving. And I got to thinking, well, I don't really have a lot lined out to say about giving. And the thought hit me, well, you're either a giver or you're not, I guess. Maybe there's not a whole lot anybody can say. I don't know. If giving is an odd thing. People who give, it's a part of their nature. People who are stingy, it's a part of their nature. But you know, we need to learn and force ourselves to do things that it's not natural for us to do sometimes. The Bible says it's better to give than it is to receive. Wait a little moment on that. Better to give than it is to receive. You might think, oh, I'd rather receive. Well, you hadn't caught on yet. To give is a wonderful, wonderful thing. It's a wonderful experience. But you just can't teach stingy people that hardly. To whom much is given, much is required. You know, I just realized that I suppose I would say all of my friends are givers. I suppose all of my friends are givers. I may have to think about that a little while and be sure about that. You know, Charles Hatton Spurgeon, he was a famous preacher way back in the 1800s in England, and he has books that he has written. Man, they're expensive because what he had to say was, in most cases, were just good. It was just good. And he had a church that thousands of people came to him and to hear him preach. But there was a story told about, said Reverend and Mrs. Spurgeon, they would not give away any of their chicken eggs. They must have had a lot of chickens and they laid a lot of eggs, but they wouldn't give anyone any of them. They made everybody pay for their eggs. And they finally got to the place that they were whispering behind their backs that Mr. and Miss Spurgeon were stingy because they made everybody buy the eggs. They never said a word. They knew they were saying that. They knew what they were saying. But after the Spurgeons were dead and gone, they found out that the money that they got for the eggs cared for 2 older men that couldn't pay their own way. I think that's a neat little story. We have to look further than our own selves. And there's someone always seemingly worse off than we are. And when we give, we don't give to receive back, but we always do receive back. God bless you.